Welcome, everybody, including Doug. Today is May 28th, Tuesday, 4 p.m. This is the Masterminds, the New Economy, and we're going to teach everybody how to promote their Meetup organization for SEO so that you get a higher Google ranking and Google search, because I'm just going to pull this figure out that it's close to 90% of the purchases that happen online happen as a result of search, not just promotion. So that people, when they search for something, that's when 90% of the money changes hands. So what I'm going to show you guys is a revolutionary, powerful way to increase your search optimization with Google. So this will help inside of Meetup and outside of Meetup. So let me get right to it here and get going. Now, because Susan Ying emailed me today, I used her as an example, okay? So I'm going to start at bare bones and try and build on this for you guys. Okay, so we're going to start that this is Meetup and Meetup.com. So we got to start. I got to build these building blocks or it's going to get confusing. So the fundamental is this is Meetup, this is Meetup.com. This is Susan's latest Meetup posting, okay? And now what it does has a headline and it has content in here, okay? So the two things that I'm going to be concerned about are these two things, the headline and the content. So I broke these out from here. I put these up here to point these out. So the name of her Meetup is Bay Area Christians Making a Difference. And then this is the URL link. Notice it's a meetup.com, Bay Area Christians Making a Difference. So this is her link. If you click on that, that will take you to her Meetup posting. Step one. Okay, everybody's clear on that. Pretty obvious. Okay. Now, I have a Meetup as the Meetup organizer. And this is the Meetup organizer group, San Francisco Organizer Meetup Network. Okay. So I am the lead organizer of this group with 730 some Meetup organizers in it, okay? So this would be our Meetup over here because I control this Meetup, okay? So what I thought is, okay, I control the Meetup, I control this content in here, and since backlinking is the key to SEO success, what if I do something like this? You know, what if I change it to a directory, the Meetup Organizer Network directory of the hottest meetups, okay? By using it, and even if I did this once a month, doesn't have to be all the time, but the backlinking is the key. So let me explain that. So let's say I change it from this to more of a directory on my Meetup. So I can start to talk about Susan's on over here on mine. Now, what is this? What does this mean? Okay, so let me
Can you biggie size that a little bit, make it big?
Yeah. Boom. How was that?
Much better.
Hey, much better, huh? Okay, so yeah, so this is a bigger picture, and again, I just created this today. So the Meetup Organizer Network, best of the Bay Area, but it really works globally. It doesn't matter. It's just backlinking. So, but I happen to. Because I am the Meetup organizer of the Bay Area, I thought, well, let me name the directory that, The Road to Success, and I will feature this in my national radio show as a feature, so then we get this credibility as well. How this works. Okay, for those who don't quite get it, or know what SEO is, I should say, is that sites often employ SEO techniques to increase the number of backlinks pointing to their website. Some methods are free, like this one. Backlinks are an essential part of SEO process. They help search bots, Google, all the search engines, to crawl your site, rank it correctly according to its content. Each backlink is a part of the ranking puzzle. That's why every website owner wants to get as much as possible backlinks due to improving websites' SEO ranking factors. So this is right from, I think, Wikipedia, but that's directly offline. So that's how important backlinks really are. Okay, so let's get back to this. Now, here we have Susan's website, her headline, and her link to her Meetup. Over here, we have my new posting, because this doesn't have to be the whole site. It can just be a monthly posting. Over here, the Meetup Organizers Network's hottest picks directory. So all of a sudden, if your Meetup is picked as one of the hottest meetups, all of a sudden you got instant credibility from the Meetup Organizer Network Directory as being one of the hot picks of 2019. So how does this work? Okay, over here, I can put the directory cover like this here, and I can start to list various meetups down here. So in other words, all I need to do this for backlinks is this, and I'll explain this, is you email me, and I'll show you this clearly in a second, your meetup headline. That'll be posted here on my site because we want to get Google to notice all of this. And your meetup URL, your headline, your URL, posted here in the directory here so that when the backlinks start, we'll get Google's attention and ranking for you and your site. So the idea is this. Backlinking to search engine success. So here's what's going to happen. This is so simple. Here's an emailer. This is what happens. This is how this works. So Susan takes her headline and takes her URL, and she emails me here. And I'm going to show you this email. Okay. Dear Mike. Okay, here's my Mike at Big Ideas Express. Mike, my listing for Meetup Organizer Network. Dear Mike, please post my meetup in the Meetup Organizer Directory Network. My topic is Bay Area Christians Making a Difference. My meetup URL is here. Thank you, Susan. That simple. Then I email Susan back. Susan, thank you. Your listing for the Meetup Organizer Network directory. Okay, because to make this work, it's got to be backlinks. So let me explain what I mean by that. It's got to, the links have to go back and forth. Okay, so I need to post Susan's on mine. She needs to post her citation from here at the bottom of hers to make it all work. So I send her this, and it says, backlinking is the only thing that makes this work for free search engine optimization. Simply post this backlink at the bottom of your, as a citation for your meetup at the bottom of your information, we'll say. Okay, so I sent Susan this. She just cuts and pastes this. And then at the very bottom down here, here's my meetup. Here's why to come. Oh, and by the way, another reason to come is my citation. I've been picked as one of the hottest meetups by the directory of hot meetups. So the goal here and why this works and why we want to do this is simple. It's for Google. Google loves backlinks. So we want to give Google what Google loves, backlinks. So what happens is when Google sees that Susan has somebody linking to her site, they go, wow, that makes her more important. And conversely, when Google sees that the directory has people linking into it, what happens here? That makes this go up, okay? So when this goes up, this has more clout for you, okay? So the more popular this gets, the more popular the promotion, the more exposure you get. So it's a collaborative network of promotion. And then one final thought here, and then we'll get into your questions and answers. What happens when this also begins to promote Meetup webinars, okay? Using Meetup webinars to grow your Meetup. Now, all of a sudden, your popularity of your Meetup and your webinars being promoted on Google SEO because of all of these things, these steps that we took, which really is just smart because it really all comes down to just you sending me your posting, I post it, I send you my link, you post it. It's really that simple. I mean, what could be easier? And yet, at the same time, pretty darn profound, I think. So that, and I did bounce this off Sunil, and he loves it. So he asked me to put together a video like this. That's the overview, guys. Does it make sense? Questions? What can I answer for you?
So sounds like you are the ultimate person that we want to send our Meetup link to you, and then you're just going to like backlink to Meetup again to kind of help us to promote that credibilities.
Yeah, it's not me. It's that I am the head lead organizer of a Meetup group started by Meetup called the Meetup Organizer Network. So this Meetup was started by Meetup, and I happen to be the lead co-organizer of it.
Right.
So I'm the gateway guy. So to this meetup, and so I have the choice. Right? Look at the smile on Melanie. She loves it. I think.
It's pretty genius. Yeah, pretty good. I like it.
Isn't it cool?
You know what I like about it is that once again, you used your strategy for networking with organizations.
Yeah.
You're providing value to the organizations and you're leveraging their network. It's total genius. I love it.
It's almost like having our own meetup media. You know, whatever we can do to get the word out. And it's so doable. Let's just do it. You know, that's all it is. So we got the video now. So let's get clarity for other people that aren't here, because we understand each other and this better. We could actually use this video to explain it to other people, because it's just explaining it. Once people get it, it's going to be, why wouldn't I do it? You know? So let me help you guys get crystal clear on it. Let's use this to recruit other people to understand it, because it's just numbers. Google loves numbers. The more the merrier, and the more that are involved in it, the better.
So I have some questions, Mike. Do you want me to go ahead and go?
Fire away.
Okay. So I'm a meetup organizer. Why do I want Google to love this? So help me understand that part of it.
Yeah, because one, it's going to help your credibility of your meetup. But what you want is somebody who's looking for you, your name, your business, which I believe will be outlined on your meetup postings. And so when they search and they go, oh, this is what you want. Well, here's what we're Google now. Okay. So let me go back to Google. Okay. So Google goes, okay, so you search on Google, hey, I need to find executive help. I'm lost. I don't even know what to search for. So they search whatever they search for on Google. And, well, here's what we found. It's a meetup. And here's what it is. And then they go to your meetup. They see about Becky, about your offer, about how you help executives. And that's where 90% of revenues come, is when people are searching for a topic and they find you as a hot pick, recognized expert who happens to have a meetup. That's because who's the bigger dog? Is it Meetup or Google? And it's Google, by far. So that's the big win. You take your meetup, but the big win is Google and search, people finding you.
So the thing about Google is that they have a high preference for organic searches. So if you come up organically in the search, you're going to be coming up higher on the Google page than other people are. This is a way to organically increase your traffic. So Google has a preference for that. It also adds to your credibility because you've made a short list. And by backlinking to this meetup as well, that does the same thing that it does for you to this. It's one thing that keeps getting the other going. It's a momentum thing. Once you get these two things helping each other, you get momentum. Both get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay. And it's really a goal that Sunil talks about in our Global Business Mastermind all the time, that the more meetups you post, the higher your Google search ranking is going to be. And Ron Kooming, who's an expert in our group about search, when he told me and shared with me the statistics of generating sales, that 90% come from search. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, the world revolves around Google now.
Yeah, it does.
YouTube is connected with Google. Meetups is connected with Google. Any Google product that you can put out there and backlink to your other stuff is going to naturally increase your search results. And then the more organic you are, the higher up you're going to come on the page. So most people have to pay for that. But I know people who have been able to come to the top of the search engine. Like I know the stager in Denver, Colorado, she's now president of the Staging Association, figured it out on her own, that she could become the #1 search result for stagers in Denver, which is a pretty big market down there, by backlinking everything, but put them on the Google platform and then put lots of descriptive words and then backlinked to her website, and she didn't have to pay for it, but she came to the top of the search results.
Okay.